Hi, and welcome Delve Into the Void.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Lacey. And what are we going to talk about today, Chelsea?
Talked about Donkey Kong and Mario and all that fun stuff, and it kind of made us think of all the old games that we used to play as kids, of course. And we've got just a small, tiny selection right here.
We'd be doing this all day long if we brought in the games we used to play together. This is some of our favorites of the cooperative type games that we like to play together.
Yeah, it was a really hard decision, especially because I had to do it by myself. I had to go through all these
I can't
games.
make up my mind.
Yeah, you kept texting me and telling me what you wanted, and there's just too many. So we just chose a select few that we played over and over, and then we've got maybe one or two that a lot of people don't really know about.
Right.
So because we thought that would be kind of cool just to introduce it. The first one we think of is a really popular one most people know about, Contra.
Right. Yeah, I'll show off the box art right here. This one I like to call Commando/Rambo because look at the characters. I love this. I love the artwork on this. I mean, I miss this old cover artwork that they used to have back then.
It looks like an alien in the background.
It looks like an alien
Alien
from the
franchise.
Yes.
To me, I mean, it's basically a mixture of Commando, Rambo, Alien. I mean, there's so many movies.
Right.
I think this was back in the 80s when all those movies came out and they were popular, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was super popular.
Sylvester
Stallone was popular, and I think that they just wanted to put them together.
Right.
And I mean, one of those run and shoot games.
Yes,
where,
this is one of the best running shoot games too, because the mechanics of it.
Yeah.
They were trying to copy this in other games, and it's like they couldn't get the aiming right. So I love this game.
Yeah. Well, this one you can shoot in all different directions. I mean, it's not like you have to stop too, and aim a specific way. You could shoot up and down, side to side, and run. It just, I don't know. It was kind of a masterpiece. It kind of fixed a lot of problems with other games where you had to kind of stand still and then you're getting shot at the same time, so you're getting killed.
Well, what's amazing to me, it's a side-scrolling game, and we work together cooperatively, and you have to keep up with each other on the screen. And sometimes that would frustrate me in certain games where the screen would be moving too fast or something, but you'd have to keep up. And this one, for some reason, the pacing to me always worked out really well.
Right.
I mean, you don't remember getting too frustrated about waiting for me to catch up or vice versa, right?
Not really. No, it was more, we were good at teamwork with this one.
Yes.
This one was, I mean, we got along really well.
Yes.
Fighting along.
There's no
side
fighting
by
in this
side.
one when we were kids as much.
No.
As much.
Not so much. I don't know, did we have specific characters that we played as?
I don't remember. We just discovered what's Bill and what was it?
Bill and Lance.
Bill and Lance. That's the name of these characters. I think they might have changed their names. It was Mad Dog and Scorpion as their code names. That's the word. I didn't know that's what their names was. I was just red guy and blue guy.
Exactly.
That's how I played it.
Well, with most games like Double Dragon as well, there's the red guy and there's the blue guy.
So popular. Now that you mention it, those are popular primary colors.
They were very popular colors. Yeah.
Why was there a green guy? You'd think that being in the military camouflage there'd be a green guy.
I don't know. Well,
you know why I think? It's because the background was green, so they didn't want him to blend in too much.
Well, yeah, because you're in the jungle,
Which would make sense.
Right.
Like in real life,
doesn't make
but
sense.
not in video games.
But yeah, that was a really good game, and that's a very popular one.
Right.
Especially with the boys out there, I'm sure.
Right.
So I mean, we had to put that one in there just because. I mean, it was so well developed. It was such a good game, very well made. And the graphics on the box are just really cool.
What's interesting to me about this one, too, is you've got a game that reminded me of, and I keep bringing up the movies, but it reminded me of Commando, where you're running through the forest shooting, and then all of a sudden you go into this area where it's all of a sudden turning into aliens or Predator, and you got these creatures coming after you.
Right.
And it's very sci-fi and action.
I think that the whole Alien franchise kind of, and the way that the alien looked, the game started making the aliens look like that so much, which, I mean, it works because they're really freaky looking, they're really creepy. I mean, I think that...
Kind of looks like a face hugger to me. Or not a face hugger,
No,
the chest burster.
no.
It looks like a chest burster, I'm
Kinda,
sorry.
yeah, with the teeth, right?
Yeah.
Which, that was H.R. Geiger.
Yes.
That made the aliens what they look like, and that kind of became the epitome of the really scary kind of aliens. And so you notice a lot of games have aliens kind of like that now. Well, in the 80s anyways, and 90s.
80s,
So,
right.
yeah, so that was a popular choice that we had to put in there. So.
And we have Ninja Turtles here, which we were going to save for another time because there's so much Ninja Turtles out there. I even brought in my figures. These are my favorite Ninja Turtle figures, probably of all time, or at least until they start making some new ones that are pretty impressive like this. Should we go on to the next game, which is Battletoads?
Yes.
I love Battletoads. I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan, obviously. I think that they made Battletoads look like Ninja Turtles on purpose.
The frog and toad version,
Yeah.
you know, of Turtles. I mean, they were
they were super buff.
Yep.
They were in some kind of martial arts. It wasn't.
Yeah,
like
their weapons
ninjas
of
or
choice
anything.
was usually their limbs. I mean, they were just exaggerated.
Which I thought was fun.
Yeah, like his foot would turn into a boot,
Yes.
or his hand would turn into
like a mace or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that was their moves. They didn't have weapons. They were the weapons.
They were the weapons.
So, and I always had to play as Pimple.
Pimple.
Yeah, she got the cool one. She had to
I
have
was
the
Rash.
one.
Because he had sunglasses.
Because he had sunglasses, so she had to have
I had
the
to
cool
have
one.
the cool one.
Well, back in the
Remember,
day,
everybody that was cool back then wore sunglasses.
Okay, so Battletoads, we always had our specific characters that we had to play.
Right.
With this one, was it all three with this one, right? Or was it? Because I know,
I
here
don't remember. We're gonna have to pop this in and try to. It's been a while since I played these games, so it'll be fun to do that today.
Right. Yeah.
We have
Because I
to play
know this
these today.
one.
This one is
It's just the
Zitz
two.
gets kidnapped.
Yes.
This one is like an upgraded version of this one.
Yeah.
And that's why I always liked this one better, because the graphics were a lot cleaner and the gameplay was so much more fun in this one too.
Right.
To me.
Okay, so while we're talking about this, should we just divert to the Super Nintendo
Yeah,
games?
let's go for
then?
it, Super Nintendo.
Okay, so since we're talking about Battletoads, we'll talk about the Battle Maniacs, which is basically like the updated version,
Yes.
you said, of that one. It has a lot of the same levels and gameplay.
I get stuck in the same level in that one as I get in that one.
Yeah,
You probably guess which one.
the one where it looks like you're inside like a brain or something. Like,
That
or inside
speed
of somebody's-
racer thing. I don't know what they call it, but I could never get past that level.
That was another thing about a lot of games.
Yeah.
Most games had a racing level in it.
Yes. Well,
And
a lot
that
at the
was
time.
always hard. Just like the underwater levels. The underwater levels and the racing levels were always a pain.
The difficult thing about Battletoads is you're playing together, so if one person dies, you're in trouble.
yeah.
So that's what
God.
made it so difficult. So you almost have to play that one player if you want to actually beat the game, unless you both are about the same.
Yeah. Well,
You're both pretty good about it.
I think we were both pretty good
But
at
we
it.
wouldn't get past that level.
Yeah, that was one level.
We were good enough to get past
we would
that level.
but we'd mostly laugh it off though. We would
Yeah.
just kind of laugh at each other because like I would
Like,
die
right.
and then I'd be watching her and she'd be freaking out because she's all alone, and then she would
Like, no.
mess up
Where
and
did you
hit
go?
something or run into something and then fly forward.
Right.
Like that was a frustrating.
That looked painful every time the toads would hit something and it's come flying off those bike things.
Yeah.
It looked like they were going through a windshield almost. It was quite the impact. Wonder how fast they were going on those things.
I love Battletoads. I
Yeah.
think Battletoads, I mean, it lived up to almost Ninja Turtles in a way.
I would like to see Battletoads come back, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
I would like to get some action figures because they never made any action figures to my knowledge for Battletoads. I used
They
to
had
take.
to have.
Well, do you remember they had two action figures that were Toad? There was a Toad and a Frog. It was like Genghis Frog or Genghis Toad or something like that. And I would pretend that they were Battletoads because I never had any figures for them.
I'm sure they have to have some out there. We'll
I'll have to look that
up. Yeah,
But
sometime.
so yeah, we had Battletoads. There's also another Battletoads game which was great, which they paired up with Double Dragon. You remember that one?
Yes, I
That was a
almost
good one
brought
too.
that one.
We never played as the dragons,
didn't.
guys. We were more into the toads.
The toads were cool. They were toads.
They
They
were
were toads.
Well, yeah.
You can play a human any day. You can never play a toad or a turtle in real life. Anyways. Okay. So our next game, what, Uniracers?
Let's talk about Uniracers.
Okay, this is a game that might not be known to a lot of
Kind
people.
of a silly concept if you think about it.
You're a unicycle.
You're a racing unicycle.
That's it. And
Yeah.
you're on these weird weird-looking, coarse-looking things
That
that look like
That's a good way of explaining it.
They look like multicolored peppermint sticks.
Yeah.
With
like Twizzlers.
or Twizzlers or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, what was so fun about this one was that you could go at insane speeds.
And these crazy flipping stunts.
Flipping around, twirling.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you had to. They of course made it harder by putting like goop on like the course, or ice or glue or something like that, so you get stuck. I mean, there was all these kind of things that got in your way, but it was just crazy. It was one of those games that was just off the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know how they thought of that, but it was a lot of fun, and it was 2-player.
Well, you know what's funny to me is I didn't have a Sega Genesis at the time, so to me this was like my Sonic the Hedgehog, because they would go so fast on the track. That was my way of.
These are almost faster than Sonic.
Well, I don't know. Well, you might want to say it. Careful when you say that.
I know. I'm just saying that the way that you played it, I mean, they were just totally out of control. That's what I mean. They were more out of control.
Yes.
Like, you just kind of flew everywhere.
We got super competitive when we played this game.
Yeah, that's probably true. I don't totally remember that.
But we just cracked up laughing the whole time, though. I don't remember fighting when we played that game.
No.
You know how siblings fight.
As long as we were playing multiplayer games where we didn't have to fight over who was playing, I think that we were mostly fine.
Let's take turns. Yeah.
So, yeah, this was a really good one. That's why we felt like we needed to show this one.
Right.
Because it's not one of those games that's really well known.
Yeah, if you have a Super Nintendo, check it out, too, if you can find it.
That brings us to...
Mystical Ninja.
Yeah, Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
Yes.
Which, I don't know, was that really a well-known one either?
I think in Japan it's more known, but this game, we could just play this all day.
This one was a fun one. We would laugh all the time playing this one.
Who did I make you play, Chelsea?
Well, technically his name is Dr. Yang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Yang.
It was Dr. Yang. There was Yin and Yang.
No, Dr. Yang.
Dr. Yang.
I always get them mixed up.
And Kid Yang.
Yeah.
But I was Kid Yang.
I always called him Charles Bronson, though.
He looks like Charles Bronson.
He looks like Charles Bronson. And my mom was a big fan of Death Wish when we were little.
Yeah.
So I always called him Charles Bronson. So that's why I got their names mixed up, because I didn't even know their names. That's just what...
It says at the beginning, we always skip past the intro. We just want to get straight to the gameplay.
But
what was so great about this, I mean, there was so much to it. It wasn't just going around beating up on ghosts. There was like these little, remember those little sub games that we would play, like that paint one?
Like little paint
like carnival type games.
Like carnival, kind of games. It was just it was kind of a random thing. Okay, so let's just briefly go. Your town, these two characters, their town is kind of going AWOL. Weird things are happening. There's ghosts everywhere, whatever.
Who are you gonna call?
Yin and Yang.
Right.
And they find out that Princess Yuki, which is she's a princess, so I guess she's important, has been kidnapped by the Otafu army, I think. That's what they're called.
That's how you say that.
So here they come to save the day,
Right.
So then they have to fight like ghosts and demons, and then these little lucky cat-looking things pop out every now and then.
So you can upgrade your weapons. The more you beat up on these ghosts, they would start to spit things out like coins or weapon upgrades.
And every now and then there was like a little geisha lady that would walk around.
Yeah, you can't hit her.
If you just walk into her, if
that
you hit
was
her,
something that had us cracking up all the time, because we would hit that lady all the time.
It was
we didn't
mostly an accident.
but you'd get a ton of money if you didn't hit her.
And if you hit her, she goes wah, like it's a weird sound that she makes. But so that kind of made us laugh.
Yeah.
But that was a really fun game. And your weapon, you get to level up. I have no idea really what they were.
What were their weapons? One of them, we called it the yo-yo.
Like a stick. Yours was the yo-yo.
Yeah.
Mine was like an old man stick, I guess. Charles
That
Bronson,
dirty,
old man stick.
We'll just call it a cane.
Whatever. God, I don't have a gutter mind like that. But anyways, sure. I didn't think of it. But anyways, there was 3 different levels to them. The length that it got.
It's getting worse.
But the little lucky cat things, it would get. Well, that's what happened. It would get more length on it.
Yes.
So, and then every time you got hit,
he had a higher
lose
range.
Thank you.
Is that better?
Fine. Higher range.
Sound better.
Gotta make everything so dirty. So, so yeah, and then every time you got hit, it would go down a notch.
I'm sure there was a name for these weapons, but
I don't know.
yeah,
about
mine was the yo-yo.
So yeah, that was and like it had like the Oriental music because it was a Japanese game.
I love the music in that game.
The music was really cool. Yeah, it was Oriental
catchy.
kind of catchy music. Yeah.
And remember the stores where you can go buy different sandals so you can run and jump higher?
Jump higher, yeah.
So you'd want to get stuff like that.
And then you can get bombs.
Right. We never used
and then
bombs.
we could piggyback ride on each other.
Oh, that was fun, yeah.
Like if we were fighting a boss and
I love games where you can cooperate that way. It's just
like
fun.
you were in control. Like if I, was on your back or something, you were the one that was walking around controlling where we go, and then I was the one that was doing the hitting or something like that.
Oh, also, do you remember this game was a side scroller sometimes, but other times it wasn't?
Yeah,
it would
like
kind of switch
overview.
views. Yeah.
It was an overview kind of looking down.
I love it when games switch views like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this game never got old.
Yeah, it was. No, it never did actually.
Yeah.
And the graphics as well were really good on that. Like I don't know, like painted landscape looking kind of.
That's a good way to
at
describe
times it was like Oriental. It looked really cool.
Do you want to play some games then, since we've talked up a storm about them?
Yeah, I think let's give them a try. It's been a long time,
Yeah.
so I'm rusty. I know that.
Some of these I haven't played in 10 years maybe.
Probably more for me because it's been a long time.
So this will be interesting to see how we do at least.
Yeah, I know, but yeah,
Right.
so we're gonna give it a try and see how it goes. So
Okay, let's
All
go.
right.
Hopefully I did it.
I'm fast at that.
Well, I did
Fingers
it.
flying.
Yep, there it is. It worked. Got to put my code in there. I like to cheat.
So I'm red guy, you're blue guy.
I like the blue guy because it looks like he's wearing blue jeans, and you can be red guy because it looks like you're wearing these. It looks like you're wearing these really red leather pants, Chelsea.
Shiny leather pants.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Okay, seriously, I have R right now, and I'm shooting just like I normally do. I always hated that R one. You see the football players?
It's rapid fire, right? You hold it down.
That's what I'm doing. It's not doing it.
Mine
Yours
is.
is. Well, you have machine gun though. I have that R one.
I was on that bridge, I swear. That
See,
sucks.
I always call those guys the suicidal football players.
That's what they kamikaze football players.
Kamikaze football players.
Crap. Yeah.
Oh, we lost the little capsule thing, Charles.
Yeah, but we haven't died yet. It's pretty cool. Good.
True story.
Mine.
Oh,
I fire.
F you.
Fireball Falcon. Or something like that, right?
Fire something.
Fireball Falcon.
Fire Falcon.
Oh, I died.
Falcon.
First time dying so far. It's not bad for not playing for years.
Oh,
I'm distraction. I'm the distraction.
he didn't want to shoot you.
Oh crap! He just popped right out in front of me. That was so crazy.
You forgot about him?
I forgot about him. Yes, I did. I forgot we didn't.
S. Oh, S. S. Get it. I don't know
We didn't
This
mention,
is my favorite gun.
No, we didn't mention that when you're like flipping 10 times in the air.
Yeah.
You can
get
shoot
L
as
if you
well.
want. I don't want that.
What's that? Which one's L?
Laser.
Oh no, that one's up.
That's fine.
That one's
Yeah,
not the
you
greatest.
can shoot and flip at the same time, which
We
I
didn't
think is
mention that earlier.
hilarious.
I don't
Can you
know how
imagine
they
if somebody could do that in real life? You're like, flip, flip, flip.
There's a lot of football players.
A lot of football players in this game. Seriously, what's the goal of those guys? Do they have explosives on them or something? They just run at you with explosives?
I'm not sure because they just look like they're.
It's not like they try to shoot you at you or stab you or anything, punch you. Oh no. I'm just gonna stay right here. Crap. I love it when I got this gun. So much easier.
Woo! Look at me dance. I was trying to get
Okay,
that.
I want to jump in there. Jump in. Oh. I like
We
doing
do it
before.
on our own.
I know, but I like. Do you notice their pants go together? It becomes purple. Do you see that?
We become one. When to become
This part.
one.
See, now this is interesting to me that they have this different view. Oh, I lost my gun. I'm
The
sad.
over the shoulder
view here.
kind of view, which is kind of cool.
If they change
You don't
the
really see
views.
that.
I love when games change the view because it keeps it from getting old.
Now, what are these goons that are attacking us?
What'd you call them, Dr. Seuss
They
characters?
look like Dr. Seuss characters. The way that they run and like
Hop around.
yeah, whatever. They look so goopy looking. That's not really a word. I don't know. Derpy, something like that.
I always thought they were some weird aliens because they don't look like people to me. Because most people don't hop around, except for me. I obviously do it right now.
You do,
See?
and you shoot though.
I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I jumped.
I do too. So I was paying attention to the bullets. So there's so many different things you have to pay attention to. You got bullets coming at you. You've got these things rolling on the ground.
So, I walked right into that. So Chelsea, why do you think these guys are just walking around all bare-chested like this?
Because you're not cool unless you show off those big muscles. Big muscles.
Like, I worked hard on these.
Because that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger did.
And Rambo.
And Rambo. Of course.
And Chuck Norris.
And Chuck Norris.
Who else did that?
Awesome power.
Who else did that from the 80s and 90s, Chelsea? Did Van Damme do that?
Van Damme, oh gosh, yes.
Dolph Lundgren?
Yep. I would say Steven Seagal, but he's kind of a loser. But he doesn't do that, so.
He doesn't do that.
No, he doesn't do that anyways, but it makes me think of Mom, because that was like one of her favorite actors. I don't know
why.
why.
It's her favorite actor. She just really likes
He was one of them.
his
back in the
action
day.
movies.
They're all the same.
That was quick.
Why are we taking two different elevators?
I don't know. I don't like to share my elevator.
We're partners, though.
Do you remember how hard this level is? No, stand still for a second. I want to see. Look at that.
You're making us do things that I'm not comfortable with.
It was funny.
Oh, crap.
Go get that.
You got, like, rocks just falling on you everywhere. Bam.
I just called that the FU.
I got the...
Go get the FU.
I did. I got the fireball. Falcon punch.
Do you want the laser?
No, I don't. No! I didn't even... Like,
Yeah, as you say that, you jump right into it.
Well, it was right in the way. I had to jump there. There was nowhere else I could go, so it was like I had to have it.
I almost died. Oh, that was close.
Wait.
No. Oh.
I died.
Sad.
And then there's just this
Gimme.
random fire going across the bridge and then going back to the other side.
Trained fire.
Trained, yes.
Very
Something.
smart. I don't want that stupid R. You can have it. I'm going for the B. Oh, you took my B.
Hey, how did I get here?
So what are these floating rock things, Charles?
I don't know.
Oh, you killed me.
Anti-gravity rocks.
Why would you do that?
You did that to me earlier, so I guess it's payback.
I didn't
What is
see it
that right
happen,
here?
so it
What
didn't
is
count.
this? In the waterfall. What is
It
that?
looks like a guy with a straw. That's what it looks like, because he's trying to breathe.
A scuba? Scuba thing?
Scuba.
Scuba, scuba. Oh, oh. Why do you keep doing that,
Chelsea.
Lacey?
That's a funny word, scuba. Scuba.
Say it. Scuba.
Scuba.
It is. Ah!
I didn't do that time, so you
I know.
can't blame me.
I know that one actually was my fault. I'm trying to get this. Oh crap!
I want that M.
No football player. Not if I get there first. Oh crap! I missed it.
Did you really miss it? I thought you were just being generous.
I was trying to jump at the last second.
See, now this is where you just hold down that B button and just go crazy.
I let you have it. Yes, that's what happened. It was like right at the. Oh, I jumped between those two bullets. Did you see that?
I did.
That was pretty cool. I know.
I'm impressed.
I kind of got hit on that one though.
I was impressed by that though.
That's what happened. You left me behind.
I'm
again.
sorry, I get impatient. Ooh, let's kill that.
Alien.
He looks like a chest burster, kind of.
You said that already about something else, didn't you?
Yeah, it was the cover. Because I think he's on the cover, I
Oh, I thought I was
Oh,
dodge that.
oh, he's gonna shoot me. Don't do it. Oh, that's close.
Woohoo! Look at me.
Oh, no, I lost my gun. Oh. Give him. Ah. Why did I jump into him? That was
The eyes are so glowy.
I know.
Sparkly glowy. There we go.
Dude, I'm
Oh,
dying
crap.
way too much right now.
That
cheated
was
in the
me
beginning.
earlier. I was dying a lot.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Open your mouth. Woo!
This is my I'm celebrating. So is he supposed to be a
Goodness,
robot? Or is he actually an alien?
An alien robot?
So was he an alien robot?
Just jump.
This game is super complicated, Chelsea.
It's so hard to like pinpoint when exactly you're supposed to jump at this angle.
Yeah. I always had a hard time with the over the shoulder view. Oh.
And there's the Dr. Seuss character.
Why am I shooting there?
Now they're throwing dynamite or something at bombs at you.
Dr. Seuss guys.
I swear that's what they look like.
Missing. How am
I
missing?
know. That's what I'm shooting right at it.
I am just not very good at this game. So don't you think that they should go in like military gear or something? Instead of blue jeans and your leather pants.
Maybe it's probably
red leather
supposed
pants.
to be camo, but you're not supposed to.
Because
What just happened?
you look like you're ready to go to a rave or something.
It's probably supposed to be camo, but they had to differentiate the two of us. So they made you blue camo and I'm red camo.
I could blend in the water, I guess. What are you going to blend into?
Blood. For all the people I'm killing.
For all the people.
That's right.
You're bathed in blood.
Burn. I got you on that one. Sure did. I hate those things. I can never jump at the exact time. Like,
I don't want that.
now we're
Purple
one person.
again. Purple.
I know, when we're like together, it kind of messes up the color of our outfit.
You just shocked yourself. What
That was the
all
exact time that we both got hit. Wow, that's crazy.
March, 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 march.
Why is this electricity fence thing here?
Well, these people, they really planned ahead for our attack, didn't they?
I know. Plant these things
They're
in
like,
every...
I would like an electric fence
like every
here,
10 feet.
and here, and here.
No, it's like to every 10 feet.
You are losing your medals, Chelsea.
Am I? Oh, sorry.
I was going to say pay attention, but then I just died, so I'm glad I didn't say that.
Well, I got one.
And I died again.
Red
What
things.
in the world? So, all right.
Got another one.
All right, things are getting serious now. There. So what do you think those guys are? Come together.
Transformer heads. That's what they
Transformer heads.
That's what they look like, don't they?
Kind of.
They do. Look at them closely.
I don't see it, but all right.
I see it.
I guess it kind of looks like Optimus a little bit. A little bit. Dang it, I keep missing. Why is he shooting bubbles at me? Seriously, is this like the best defense this guy can come up with? Some stupid bubbles.
That's what the last level had, the big giant
They got
bubble.
a lot. They got to think for bubbles and stuff. Okay, I'm going to stay over here. Oh, okay. Over here,
Maybe
and you
they're
stay
just
over there.
trying to be friendly with you.
Vision. Your voice, your community.